When it comes to these questions that we know that a triangle is not right angled and we have missing side or missing angles, then we know that we're either going to use the sine rule or the cosine rule. Find the exact value of x. We know that we're going to use our algebraic skills in this question. Giving your answer in the form a plus b square root of 2, where a and b are rational numbers. And I can see from the sketch given that I have 45 degrees and opposite is the given side, and opposite the 30 degrees there is the given side x. That tells me that I'm going to use the sine rule. So to remember the sine rule, we are dealing with a not right angled triangle, and we have the ratios of the side and opposite angles. Side A divided by sine of angle A is equivalent to side B divided by the sine angle B is equivalent to C divided by sine of the angle C. So in this question, I'm going to write down the ratios of the information that we are given. So for example, I have x divided by opposite angle of x is 30 degrees, so sine 30 degrees, and that is equivalent to the side which is 2x minus 11 over the sine of 45 degrees. So using the sine rule, we have those two ratios equivalent to each other. We need to find x, and we have to write our answer in the form a plus b times root 2. I'm going to start with cross multiplication. This is my cross multiplication over here. I'm multiplying those together. So I will start with the x times the sine 45. X times sine 45 is equivalent to 2x minus 11 times sine 30. Now, sine 45, that will be root 2 over 2. And sine 30 will be 1 over 2. So to simplify this even further, I have x root 2 over 2, which is equivalent to 1 over 2 to x minus 11. Now I can easily get rid of those 2's. Basically, what I can do is multiply both sides by 2. Which means that those 2's are deleted, are crossed over. So I have x root 2 is equal to 2x minus 11. Now, if I want to solve for x, I have to isolate the x's. So I have x root 2 minus 2x is equivalent to negative 11. I will factor out the x. So root 2 minus 2. X times root 2 minus 2 is equivalent to negative 11. So x is negative 11 over root 2 minus 2. Now, I found x, however, is not in this form over here. What I can see here is that I would like to rationalize my denominator. And how do I do that? I do that by multiplying both numerator and denominator by root 2 plus 2 divided by root 2 plus 2, because whatever I do with the numerator, I do with the denominator. And now I've got x is equal to negative 11 times root 2 plus 2. And underneath I have root 2. Underneath I have root 2 minus 2 times root 2 plus 2, which this reminds me of the difference of two squares. So I have x is equal to negative 11 root 2, negative 22, divided by root 2 squared minus 2 squared. Difference of two squares. Simplifying even further, I have negative 11 root 2 minus 22 divided by root 2 squared, that will give me 2, and 2 squared, that will give me a 4. So x is equivalent to negative 11 over 2 minus 22 divided by negative 2, which this is the same as negative 11 root 2 divided by negative 2 plus negative 22 over negative 2. I have negative divided by negative, that will be positive, so I've got 11 root 2 divided by 2 plus, and I have negative 22 divided by negative 2, that will give me 11. So changing the order, that will give me 11 plus 11 root 2 over 2. And this is my answer, which is the same format as this over here. So we can see that A is equivalent to 11 and B is equivalent to 11 over 2. Actually, I can write it a little bit different, but the same way. I will have 11 plus 11 over 2 root 2. This is the value of x, and as you can see, A is 11 and B is 11 over 2.